Hello, welcome back to the Jen Show. As per usual, again, I'm late. I don't even know, I think it's like the 6th or 7th of October. I meant to do this video last week, but I got distracted. But today we are talking about the books that I have read in the month of September. Do you think that I had... I'm so sorry about this angle of why you're like so up. The lighting at 4 in the afternoon, kind of his sun just kind of beams in at this hour through this window. I love this window, but for like a little bit it sucks. But we are going to, yeah. So do you think that I had written any of the books, my like reviews out for the month of September? No. Was I on a roll and did kind of sort of catch up a little bit? Now I'm behind again because I didn't really get to read all too much in September because something happened to me, and then I was off my day job for like almost a week, and then barely went to work the following week. Yeah, I didn't get much reading done. All I did was sleep. And my doctor told me to sit still, so I just kind of like played video games in order to make myself sit still for a long period of time. But anyways, welcome. Let's pull up my iPad. Let's pull up my iPad, and Bellatrix has decided to join us. So if you hear bone chewing, it's Bellatrix chewing on her bone in the background. I do apologize, but you're aware that I have Bellatrix, so you're gonna have to deal with it. I am officially 29 bucks behind. But last book video I did just at like tell you if you watched that. But I'm trying to read for this month. Is it going very well? No, not really, because it's the 7th and we'll see. So I'm currently 26 bucks behind. So apparently, yeah, this makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. I read one book. This is the only book that I had read in the month of September. Apparently, Defying Hitler. I don't know if you remember the book haul that I did back in 2022, where I went to in the chapters. It was the chapters in St. Catherine's, because it has like a giant ass fucking bookstore, and I had purchased this book, Defying Hitler. I read it just to get it off because it's been sitting in my TBR book bin, if you saw my bin in the last video. So apparently that was the only book that I had read last month, which kind of sort of adds up because, again, this is just why I now back up 9 books behind, because I barely didn't even read last month. We need to change that, obviously, because I am so fucking behind. But Defying Hitler, the book is called Defying Hitler, The Germans Who Resisted Nazi Rule, by Gordon Thomas and Greg Lewis. This book is pretty self-explanatory. I love history books, or anything about history, and I love getting different perspectives on events that had happened during World War One and Two, and all of the wars. They, for some reason, fascinate me. I am hoping for this month that I get more than one book finished, but it currently doesn't feel like that is happening. But on the bright side, I have read a total of 50 books in the year 2024, out of 104 books. So I still have 54 books to try and read in 30 days, or no, 30 days, in 3 months, sorry. In less than 3 months. Do you think I can do it? My standards are very high, but very doubtful. I am currently reading 3 different books right now. One is called Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin, Bound by Dragons, and Stoneheart. That Stoneheart is part of the Dark Olympus books that I was reading a few months ago. I never really get to finish that. Get to read it, sorry, before it has to go back to the library. It is currently in my library app. And I'm like 19% done. I've read about 15% of this book so far. And for the George Martin book, I'm like 50 pages, roughly, oh my gosh, I can't speak apparently. I'm roughly 50 pages in. So as per usual, this video is going to be short. Those are the books that I'm currently reading, and I am hoping, my goal now by the end of the year is to at least read 80 books. So try to read 30 more books. So that way I'm only like 24 books behind. I've had a lot of hiccups this year in not just reading, but writing as well. I keep missing things in my vocal, like all of the challenges that I like. But if you like today's video, please subscribe, hit the like button, come back later when I eventually make another video. I do have Patreon if you want to join me in book club. We are currently reading the George Martin book, Fire and Blood, if you would like to read that book with me. Otherwise, I will eventually see you in the next video. Okay, bye.